It is 6:49. This is your morning in 8 minutes. Right now, one person is recovering after a deadly crash on Alcoa Highway. We showed you this yesterday morning. Knoxville police are investigating the crash. If you were stuck in traffic, this is why on Alcoa Highway. KPD says a FedEx semi-truck hit a car as it was trying to merge lanes. The car lost control across the median and hit an SUV. The driver of the car died at the scene, and the driver of the SUV was taken to the hospital seriously hurt. We'll continue to update you as we learn more. And crime in the city of Knoxville is dropping, according to a new report from the TBI. The crime data report shows overall crime in the state has dropped in 2022 as well. Local community groups call it a small victory. This after the city saw its most violent two-year stretch heading into last year. In particular, murders are dropping, notably none involving kids. The drop in crimes involving kids and teens hit a 10-year low last year. And another trend dropping in Knoxville, stolen guns. And there are ways you can help prevent those thefts.
Well, this after KPD reports 131 guns were reported stolen. 77 of those came from cars. Now, nonprofit Shooting for Women Alliance has a safety plan. They say be careful what's visible in your car. Certain things like bumper stickers could make you an easy target. Be mindful of where you park. Consider parking in well-lit areas where there's a lot of foot traffic and cameras. The Alliance suggests that you keep your gun locked away in the car. All of this could lower the risk of a theft happening. You can find the gun safety plan in your WVLT News app.
And a farmer in Tazewell is hoping to find his Jeep after a thief left him with nothing but a note admitting to the crime.
Yeah, in the note, the person admits to taking the Jeep, saying their wife just died and they're on drugs, while drawing a frowny face. It's kind of hard to believe, but here's a picture of the 1986 Jeep. On Sunday, Blake Middleton went out to his farm. He saw the Jeep was missing. Then he saw the note was left behind in his toolbox. The note went on to say that they're going to bring the Jeep back once they're sober, and they hope Middleton can forgive them. Now, Middleton's pretty skeptical that the Jeep will actually be returned, despite what the note promises. We'll keep you updated if that Jeep is ever found. Now,
right now, Crime Stoppers need your help finding the woman you see on your screen. She's accused of stealing cash and a debit card right out of a locker at the Planet Fitness on Broadway. Officials say she used the debit card at the Walmart and Target on Clinton Highway. If you see her, if you know her, call Crime Stoppers. We got that number inside the WVLT News app. You could be eligible for a cash reward.
Several law enforcement agencies are taking part in active shooter training today.
Yeah, from 8 o'clock this morning until 2:30, you could see heavy law enforcement activity in your area. UT Police completed their training yesterday at the intramural fields on Sutherland Avenue. Today it'll be Knox, Blount, in Blount County, training happening at the Maryville Fire Department, Emergency Operations Center, and at Blount Memorial Hospital. Severe and Hamblin County officers will get in their practice today as well. And the third grade retention law has most of you frustrated after finding out in May that only 60% of Tennessee third graders didn't score high enough to move on to the fourth grade.
Well, parents are taking action, teaming up for More Than a Test. It's an event the organizers say that's for parents, educators, anyone in the community that wants to share their experiences with this third grade retention law. Now, a lot of parents say that the standardized test doesn't accurately show the needs of each student. The goal is to get the attention of state legislators in a special session for parents to let state officials know they don't want the law in effect. Parents plan to be at Market Square this Saturday from 4 until 6.
Governor Bill Lee says he's looking forward to the General Assembly's special session next month on public safety.
This after his visit to East Tennessee yesterday, touring Tennessee's Highway Patrol's newest headquarters in South Knoxville. The governor spoke with troopers about their role in keeping the state safe. He says the government's most important responsibility is keeping the public safe. In the special session, the governor says he's hopeful lawmakers will make meaningful progress. Now, this session's being called after the Covenant school shooting in March and after the General Assembly failed to pass any legislation regarding public safety. That legislative session starts August 21st. And the White House is focusing on reducing the level of harmful lead dust in millions of homes, schools, even child care facilities.
The EPA is looking to enforce stricter rules to help protect young children. Newly proposed federal rules will require the owners of buildings built before 1978 to clean up the toxic dust. Lead exposure in children can lead to brain and organ damage as well as learning disabilities. The EPA says lead paint is still in about 31 million older homes, and nearly 4 million of those has children under the age of 6.
Well, if you're looking for a new job, the United States Postal Service is hiring.
The USPS in Knoxville is hosting an in-person job fair today. It's happening at the Weisgarber location this morning from 10 to 1. You need to be at least 18 years old and able to work weekends and holidays. The company is looking to hire city and rural carrier positions. If you can't make it today, don't worry. You'll have another chance in about 2 weeks. All right, you didn't win the lottery, we didn't win the lottery, but no one else won. That's the good news, so you still have a chance. This time, it's $875 million.
Yeah, no one matched all 6 numbers in last night's Powerball drawing, although 2 tickets in Florida and Indiana matched 5 numbers to win $1 million each.
I'd take that.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, just give me $1 million.
Yeah, the newly raised jackpot is the 3rd largest in Powerball history. It keeps going up and up and up. The last time someone won the jackpot was $252 million. That was, I think, in April. The next drawing is Saturday night at 11 o'clock. Mega Millions, by the way, also I think it's up to $600 million now.
It's
525. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. That drawing's tomorrow night.
It's a lot of dollars.
Yeah.
We'll say that. 6:55. Let's go over to Whitney Turner with your first alert traffic.
You're in luck for your Thursday morning commute. It's right on time as you head out the door. Taking a look at that traffic flow on I-40 in Sevier County, right around exit 407. That volume is steady ahead of the morning rush, but no delays. You can see all those interstates and main roads running right on time for you, even looking good through those hot spots around Knoxville. So you have plenty of time to get where you're going. Just want to give you a heads up, we're already seeing some delays on Kingston Pike. Want to be mindful of that road work. It continues today between Wesley Road and Golf Club Road. This is affecting that eastbound side of traffic.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
5 minutes to 7 now. Again, humidity and clouds moving into our area, but you can see this batch of storms, for example, it's moving towards West Tennessee. This whole system is going to drift further into our area the next couple of days, so that's why we're stepping up into rain coverage. Right now, we've had just a couple little stray pop-ups like we have right here in Claiborne County at the Bell Line, a couple in Harlan and mountains of the Smokies. Most of you are feeling the humidity, the warmth that comes with it, and seeing those clouds. It's 72 Crossville to Knoxville, 71 La Follette to 65 Sneedville. It is 10 degrees warmer this morning than the last couple of mornings because of the humidity, which means it's going to feel like it's in the upper 80s by lunchtime. And that adds up in that humidity to feeling more like mid to upper 90s this afternoon for much of our area. Just tell yourself, pack the water for it to feel like it's 97 in Knoxville and Lenore City, and 96 this afternoon in Madisonville. Feeling like 91 Crossville to 92 Jamestown, 94 in Oneida to 95 Barberville and Tazewell, usually feeling like 97 in Blaine. So these couple of days are very humid and just stepping up in that coverage. We've got some scattered rain and storms at times tonight through tomorrow. A little better coverage during the day on Saturday, and then that winds down later Saturday night. So if you missed that timeline, I've got you covered coming up at 7 on the CW.
All right, Heather, thanks. You know, days like today, you want to get to the higher elevations where it's a little cooler. Check out this sunrise from Ann Houston this morning.